Hey girl, I'm Mara, your OG glam girl. So I'm doing the tutorial that a lot of you have been asking for, like a lot, for the no pin ponytail. What is the no pin ponytail? Why do I call it a no pin ponytail? It is a wrap ponytail that you attach without any bobby pins, any glue, or any clips. So I posted a video of this on TikTok. I was in a hurry. I did a quick video and it went viral. It was completely unexpected. I did a couple other videos since and the feedback has been the same. Do it slower. We have to see it from the back. We gotta figure out what's going on. So I'm gonna show you the whole step-by-step today. This is so great because like bobby pins hurt, especially if they've been sticking in the same spot for hours. Like they make you wanna rip your hair out. This is incredibly comfortable. It's not necessarily faster, but it's so comfortable that you can leave it in for much longer. I could put a scarf on, a bonnet, and sleep with this for days and days and days. I could go to the gym. It is very secure. So no further ado, let's get to it. So the easiest way for me to show this is with my hair pulled into a high pony. And then in that case, I would wrap a strand around at the end to hide the tracks. I actually don't like to do it that way. I much prefer to leave some of my own hair out and then do a comb over of the tracks and then put another rubber band over that. But it's much easier to show you this way. As I said, this is much more comfortable. I never said it was faster. So this will probably take you as long as a wrap ponytail. All right, you start with your tracks. This is a pack. And then you start folding it. So you're gonna keep folding it until you get to the desired width. And that part is super important. So let's talk about the width. You really want it to be long enough to go around your pony just once, pretty much. The width is gonna be really important because you don't want it to be too bulky and it can't wrap around your ponytail too many times. It really can just go around once. So you gotta kind of eyeball how the circumference, girth of your ponytail, girth, oh girl, to get a sense of how wide this should be. Now it's all folded. Okay, so let's talk about the rubber band. You're gonna do 3 rubber bands, one at each end and a middle one, but it's not gonna be directly in the middle. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. All right, so let's start with this end. If you want, you can use rat tail comb to make a little hole to help you out so you don't have to fight with tracks. All right, so you can use a rat tail comb to just give you your little hole. You don't have to, but I find it helps. Rubber band, you're gonna hold it like this, right? Stick it through. Okay, okay. And then you're going to pull one loop through the other. See that? Okay. And pull that tight. So that's your one end. Then we're gonna do it on the other end. The nice thing about this too, you can do this in advance and then you just save this. This is your, like you only would use this hair for the ponytail. Let's talk about the second one now. So the second one, the positioning is important. So let's say this is my first one. So imagine I'm attaching it, right? And then the second one I want to go on. Like right before they cross. So if this is the first one, this is the first one. I want the second one to go on before they cross. So they're gonna be pretty close together. All right, so now we have all of our ties on. You see they are not evenly spaced. This is gonna be the first one, this is gonna be the second one, this is gonna be the third one. I've only ever tried it with 3. If you wanna try more, knock yourself out. It works much better with a shorter piece and just two. So if it was just like this, it would work, it would be really easy. But then I don't get the thickness of the hair that I want, so we're not doing that. All right, so now let's attach it. Okay, so this is the part where we start to get some confusion. Okay, so remember, this one's number one, this one's number two. Okay, so number one is pretty easy, okay? I'm positioning the track kind of to the side. Okay, pulling my hair through. Okay. And this I just want to make as tight as possible. Okay. You also see in the back. Sorry, my tripod is not high enough. Where were we? First one's on. Okay, great. So now we're talking about the second one. Second one is kind of the most confusing. So imagine that you're treating this like a wrap ponytail, right? So if this were a wrap ponytail, we would be doing it like this, which is exactly what we are doing. Okay, so you're just gonna wrap it around just like you would a wrap ponytail. I'm keeping my hand on the loop, the second loop. Okay, and then, but I'm gonna flip it so you can see like the inside, but you don't have to do it this way. Okay, so we're treating it like a wrap ponytail. Wrapping it around. All right. And then we're going to do the same thing we did with the first one. Really tight. Okay. So you've done the same thing with the first two. That's how it looks from the back. And then the last one I think is the easiest. Okay, so let's flip all this hair. So this is important. You're not gonna loop it around the inside of your own ponytail like I did with the other two. This last one has to go around the outside. That's what gives it that wrap ponytail look. Okay, so flipping all this hair back to where it's supposed to be. Because this is basically a wrap ponytail, you're just using rubber bands to attach it instead of pins. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it. You know, I'm pulling it tight like I would if I had pins, okay? Just like a wrap ponytail. All right. And then last loop. Okay, when I get to this one, I'm gonna wrap it around the whole bundle. Okay, like the whole base. So this is not going around the inside. I'll show you some of that. It goes around the base. And there she is, the no pin pony. So now you want to hide the tracks, right? So, and if I were doing this like to go out, I would have put a scarf on my own hair because otherwise you'll kind of, you know, rough up your hair when you're doing it. So keep that in mind. So now we have to cover the track. So you want to take a piece of the hair. We're just going to wrap it around. Okay, so this, I'm glad that happened. This is why I don't like to do it this way, because this is not attached with pins. So it is gonna move a little bit. You can't have the same expectation as a pin ponytail. You gotta trade something. So we're getting super comfortable, super cute here, but it is a little bit different. So these are not attached at every point. So that's why I don't love doing it like this, because you have the potential for the track to slip and you'll see the track. So you can, I mean, at this point we haven't used a single pin, so you could absolutely just pop one pin in there to keep that top track down, and that's just one pin, that's not hurting anybody. So you can do that if you want, and then you know, you're gonna wrap this around. It is very secure. It's not gonna come off, you know, if the wind blows. If you do wanna do the comb over method, which is what I recommend, you would leave some of your hair out. So I just do this top part, pull the back into a ponytail, do the no pin ponytail the exact same way. Then you take your own hair and you smooth it over, and then you just put it into a ponytail. Don't get freaked out when you feel the base of the ponytail moving, because remember, this isn't attached the way a pin ponytail is, where it's like securely attached at every point. This is very secure, but it gives you some space in between. So there you go. So now my hair is combed over. And it just looks like, God gave me this ponytail. It looks like it grew like this. And then of course you wanna flat iron or curl or do whatever you have to do to blend your own hair. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So there she is. I did a little bit of blending with the curling iron. So how do we take her off? You're gonna love this. It's just like sliding off an elastic when you have a ponytail on. And you're free. I hope you like it. I hope you'll try it. It does take a little bit of practice to get the hang of it, but it is so worth it, because once you get it, so comfortable, you can leave it in for days. If you do try it and you post on social media, please use the hashtag #NoPinPonytail and tag me, because I would love to see how it comes out. If you have any questions or if there's anything else you want to see, please leave it in the comments below. If you like this video, please subscribe. We are doing all things Black Girl Joy here. We deserve the soft life too. This is all about the things that make us happy. And there are a few things that make me happier than a banging ass ponytail, right? Bye, girl.